Good morning. Thanks for joining me. So this morning you're sitting here at my makeup table with me, and I want to share with you a practice that I call 2 minutes more. And I started doing it because it's hard to find a time in the morning to meditate. And if you're already getting up and running around, getting things ready, and then off to school or work or, off with your day, whatever it is you're doing, I hope that this is an easy way for you to find just a couple of minutes to meditate, because even 2 minutes is going to help ground you and make you more stable for the day. So what I want you to think about is there a time in the morning that you are already sitting down? So do you put on your shoes? Do you drink your coffee sitting down? Do you eat your breakfast sitting down? Do you watch the news? Do you put on your makeup like I do? Can you find any time in the morning that you're already sitting down? Now, I started using my makeup table because by this time my kids were gone, but my animals knew if I was sitting here and they bugged me, like we want to eat, we want to go out, something like that, they eventually learned that as soon as I was done sitting at my table, then we could do that. And I would say, you're going to have to wait till I'm done, right? So when's the time that you're already sitting down and that the kids or animals know that you're kind of off limits for a few minutes? So as I said, for me, it's my makeup table. And then the trick is to, once you're sitting down, you're already there. Instead of just standing up, bolting up when you're done and running off to the next thing, just take 2 minutes. Stay there for 2 more minutes. And if you have a smartphone, that you can talk to, Siri, set alarm for 2 minutes. You just ask it to set the alarm for you, and you don't even have to think about it. So you're done, you set the alarm, you close your eyes, you sit up straight, you take a deep breath, and you just sit with inside yourself for a minute. You just feel your feet in the ground, on the ground. You feel yourself being supported by the chair. You feel yourself being present in that moment. And being present is going to help you before you head out that door. And then when the alarm goes off, then you can get up. And 2 minutes isn't usually enough that you have to actually set your alarm any earlier. Because if you were to do like a 15-minute, a 20-minute, a 30-minute meditation in the morning, that requires getting up earlier. But just 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, you can usually, just get up at the same time. You can squeeze that couple of minutes in. And there's my alarm, so that 2 minutes is up. And so for that 2 minutes, okay, so if you want to, over time, you can start to expand it. You can expand it to 5 minutes. I was up to sitting probably about 7 or 8 minutes in front of the makeup mirror. And I don't do that anymore because I actually have a practice that I meditate in a different chair later on in the morning. But if I feel like I'm not going to get that meditation practice in, then I do sit here for a few minutes longer. Now, I know not everyone sits down in the morning. I had someone tell me there's no time he sits down in the morning. It's like, okay, if you don't sit down, I can't help that. This isn't going to work for that. But there might be another time, maybe before you get, after you get in the car, but before you turn over the ignition. Maybe when you get on the bus. Maybe, in your office chair. I don't know. It's not going to work for everyone. But this is kind of a simple idea just to incorporate for those that do have a moment that they're sitting. Just expand it a little bit and become centered and grounded and feeling good, connected with the earth and with Source, and having a little bit of room for expansion in the head, in the brain, in the heart, in the mind. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. I look forward to talking with you in another spiritual practice video, and I hope you have a great week.